What is happening, guys? We're back again today, and we're going to check out a little bit more Lovebites. So here's the deal. I checked them out once, like 3 or 4 months ago, and it was the song Shadowmaker, and it was badass. Loved every second of it. Holy But the video, when I tried to upload it to YouTube, got blocked like 3 or 4 times. I had to keep editing it down until they finally accepted it. It was a pain in my butt, so I just kind of like have been putting this off for a while. But the fact of the matter is, I want more, you know, like I want more of J-rock in my life, especially with like these badass girls playing guitar solos and shit like that. Like this is like right up my alley, you know, so I'm going to try to react to this song. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked, fingers crossed, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to keep doing more Lovebites as long as you guys still want more of it. Play. Oh, it's so power metal. Hold on, I gotta turn this shit up. Oh, the drum roll. What a smart intro. Okay, really smart intro. It sounds like a solo, but it's not a solo. It's just like a really well-written intro riff. We're gonna actually take that back and listen to that whole thing again. I'm going to try not to pause it as much as last time. I know people get upset at that sometimes. But the fact of the matter is, if you're watching my reactions, if you've never seen my reactions before, I like to break it down. I like to analyze each segment of the song. So that's what we're going to do. Put that down. Oof. That roll. And I love the trail off there. It sounds like it could have ended several times, so they kept it going. We got the double bass pedal going here. Ooh, and coming in with the keyboard there too. Excellent transition riff. Went into a minor tone for a second there too. Sorry, I keep trying to rewind and it's turned down the volume. Play, guys. I think it was a keyboard. They might have just been layering over several guitars. Hear that second guitar in the back there? Vocals, man. Yo, she's really good. I probably said this in the last one. I haven't rewatched my reaction or anything, but the vocalist is perfect for the genre of music. I mean, it's just such a power metal voice, you know? And the fact that they're so attractive while doing it. A lot of English I'm hearing too. Oh, just goes so high, man. Yeah, it's definitely a keyboard in the back there. Dude, the drummer is nasty. Like her transitions from one part into the next part are just. They're so fast and so precise, and it just takes you feel connected to the next part. There's no disconnection in between. You know, sometimes groups will try to do, or bands will try to do a transition which you can tell like the tempo changes too much, or like something just feels a little bit off, and you don't get that impact into the next part that you want. But the way that she's just picking it up at the right times and hitting the snare at the right times, it just makes for a perfect transition over to the next segment. Wow, this verse is totally different. Oh, there. Okay, we're back here. The pre-chorus riff again. I love this riff. This is my favorite riff of the song, by the way, because we got the one guitarist. First of all, the bassist double bass pedal the whole time through this, but the guitarist, rhythm guitarist, is doing the palm mutes to follow the drum beat behind it. Eighth notes or even 16th notes they might be. But the second guitar is coming in. That part sounds so good, coming over top of those palm mutes. And now the thing has decided to mute itself. I don't know how to explain it with that. I really like the key change going into the chorus too. It feels really epic. And this part's kind of like a little pulling at your heartstrings a little bit, you know? At this point, I'm just trying to figure out if there's a two-part chorus or a two-part pre-chorus. Because I keep thinking that the part before this is the chorus, but this part is definitely the chorus. YouTube just decided to stop recording for a second. I don't know, guys. My luck with Lovebites has not been the best. Dude, she's got some pipes on her. Alright. I think it's bridge time. My favorite part of every song. What are they coming through with? Nice shit. Oh, we're in a different scale now. I mean, I'm going to have to... I didn't want to stop it during the middle of the solo, but I'm going to have to stop it between segments of this solo because there were like 6, 7 different segments of that solo, which each exclusively deserved their own little spot in this song, and I wouldn't want to get rid of any of them, but I got to talk about each of them separately, man, because these are just... These are top-notch. Like, dude. Like, dude. The beginning, I really like the beginning too. It's just a nice way to get us in. That. Wow. And she only came in. So there, the other guitarist, the really hot one, with the long brown hair, she only came in for like what, 2 seconds, and then we went right back into the other one. Super creative right off the bat. So she's back in now. She gets a longer part here. Okay, now we switch back over. And back over again now, too. Now we're going to have both of them doing something at the same time. Here's my question, if anybody of you know this. Are they writing their own solos? Like, meaning, is one of the guitarists writing the solo for both of them, or are they writing their own parts? Because I hear a distinct difference in the style of play between the two of them. Not necessarily the style of play, but the style of writing for the parts. It blends really nicely together, but like they're definitely playing in different ways, you know? So I'm assuming they're writing their own parts, which is to be able to combine these like that. Especially that part where we just go into the long brown hair girl's part for those like 2 seconds in the middle of the solo for the blonde girl was unbelievable. Okay, so now this part is a riff. This is a riff. It's part of the solo, but it's a riff. We got both of them playing it, one of them harmonizing higher. And this sounds like a transition, right? But it's not. This part right here, this build-up part right here, it sounds like a transition into the end of the solo. Like we're going to go back into the verse or the pre-chorus or something. This part here. But it's not over. More solo. Unbelievable. And there again, it sounds like it would be over there again at the end, but they're going to go down the scale again. And then back up to end it. Amazing. Unbelievable. They go up the scale into a new solo part, then down the scale and finish off going back up the scale before we go into the next part. And let's talk about this one segment here also, the part where they're playing together. The drums here are really pulling this all together, and there's a third guitar actually. Those aspects of this are what makes it sound so cool that the two lead guitars are doing the same thing right here. Like over some regular chords, it would sound cool, don't get me wrong, but I mean the emphasis of the it's just, this whole bridge is absolutely flawless. Like this is unbelievably well written. God, I love that. I mean, they really sold me on their talent throughout that section. If I had never heard anything else from them, I would have been completely sold on them just from that solo. Man, I gotta show my bassist. He's a big power metal fan. He'll love these girls. Listen to that riff there, too. Oh, it's a new riff again. Oh, sweeping. They're sweeping here. Unbelievable. Let's go back and listen to the outro again. I really like everything. Everything. I really like everything. This is, so they're doing 16th note palm mutes here, and they're doing it on a open string, and then they're just hitting the notes that they want to hit in between. So you hear stuff like just those changes in notes are actually being hit on the guitar. The rest of it is an open string being palm muted, same note over and over again, but it sounds really cool. And then to turn this into like this final like solo riff right here. Well, this is third sweep picking here. Not yet. Now. Both of them at the same time, too? These ladies are pure talent. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable talent. And to sweep pick together with a second guitarist at the same time, God, I want to hear them play that live. Because that is so difficult. Sweep picking, first of all, right off the bat, is really difficult to make it sound really clean, like they just had it. To do two guitars doing it at the same time is like, I've never played with another guitarist where I felt comfortable that we could both do something that that intricate at the same time and know that it's going to sound clean on the other end. You gotta have, like, top-notch talent to be able to do that. It's crazy, man. This song was nuts. This song was another nuts song. I mean, I loved Shadowmaker. I think I liked this one better. And I will say this, and I said this in the last reaction too, I believe. I'm not a power metal guy. Like, I'm not a progressive metal guy. Generally speaking, I can find the appreciation or respect in it, but I don't necessarily, like, listen to it. But there comes a time when I'm listening to music, which may not be my genre of music, where it crosses over that line of, like, you know, I can really appreciate music for how well it's done and still not want to listen to it. But eventually it hits that line and it crosses over to the point where it doesn't even matter if it's within the genre that I would normally listen to or the sound that I would normally listen to. I appreciate the talent so much that I'm willing to listen to it regardless. And this, the second they got into that bridge, man, I don't even feel necessarily comfortable calling it a bridge because it was just like a super extended, long ass, badass solo. But that thing was just, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked on YouTube. I'm out of here.